Hi everyone, my name is Natalia Castillo and we are here at the Hyatt Regency Houston downtown with Alli. We're super excited to be chatting with you a little bit more about how the hospitality industry influences and helps our city. We are here at a beautiful hotel in the downtown location and I can't wait to get to know you a little bit better and to chat with you about everything that you do here.
Like she said, I'm Alli Capitas. I am the marketing manager here at the Hyatt Regency Houston downtown. So I am an army of one, but I have a lot of people in my back pocket for different departments that really do help out. And we're a really good team here at this location, and there's someone that you can go to for everything. So handling social media, the website updates, community partnerships, any sort of way to improve our hotel and guest experience is always everyone's priority.
I love it. Very, very good. I love it. So let's chat a little bit more about the advantages that we have by hosting an event here. Can you tell me like what makes you different or stand out from other hotels?
Right. Well, everyone can provide a room or food and beverage, but we have outstanding customer service. We have great communication between us and our guests and us and our clients. And as far as on the back end too, we have a lot of different departments that are really creative, that work very well together, that give a great experience with guests. I know in the marketing we have, sometimes we have influencers, or we want to make an extra special impression on someone, and making sure that they have a positive experience from check-in to check-out is really top priority for us too.
Very important. Yes, I can tell that your hospitality is definitely top notch here. So let's chat about a little bit more about the negotiation part of it, the sales part of it. How do you retain those repeating clients that you guys get? What are some things that you guys do to continue those relationships and keep them coming back?
Sure. I think just transparency on everything that we're going to provide for them. There's no nickel and diming. There's no extra fees tacked on at the very end of surprises. We, again, make sure our food and beverage is top tier. We make sure that for every event that they have, that there's multiple managers that are on site for any questions that check in on you to make sure everything's going well, make sure things are quiet, or you have the right AV or the security that you need for every event to go smoothly. And we offer kind of rewards if you come back, or at least we know what your preferences are, even small things like they want the room at 69 degrees, and then once it turns 3 p.m. they want it at 72 degrees, and little things like that. We take note and make sure to readdress those things so we can anticipate needs ahead of time.
That's amazing. I do think that those details go a long way, and people will remember you more for that. They'll want to come back if they know like those small things that make such a big difference in a client's experience here. So that's really great. I love that. Let's chat a little bit more about marketing, because I know that's your field and what you love. So can you tell me a little bit more about how large are the marketing events that you host here? What is the training process like as well? Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Marketing events. We actually have quite a few fun things that we've done this year alone. We have, just in June, the Beyonce concert was happening the same weekend as Hyatt Pride, or as the Pride Parade. And the Pride Parade comes downtown, just a block away from our location, and we always have a really big crowd that comes in. So coupling that with the Beyonce, we just had to do it huge and big and loud and colorful, and just show that we had so much happiness and that we're part of it all. So in addition to a Beyonce themed pool party with Beyonce drinks and cocktails and a DJ and special floaties, we had our lobby bar have specialty cocktail drinks with fun garnishes and Beyonce playing and DJs everywhere. We also, to show our connection with the Pride community, we had a float from our location in the Hyatt in the parade. So we had a DJ on the float that we created, and then it was a bunch of different Hyatt members of our high pride community following and passing out all sorts of swag. But we also had our directors, our general manager was also in it. So we have a lot of wonderful things that we have going on here, and it's fun. We might be more of a big box conference hotel, but that doesn't mean we can't cut loose sometimes too.
Yes,
So,
I can tell you
yes.
guys have such a fun culture here.
We do.
You can definitely feel the energy, and it's so great to see that you guys also, they invest a lot in their employees as well. We were chatting about a great leadership program that you mentioned. Can you tell me a little bit more about Hyatt University?
Yeah, so this is a new, what's the word? A new kind of setup for this year, and we have managers that nominate other kind of supervisors or anyone else that they see has a lot of leadership potential. And it's sort of like a 2.5-month boot camp. They meet once a week for about 2 hours, and they talk about leadership and what that means and how to be a leader and to go by example. Make sure everyone knows the Hyatt branding and what it means to be a Hyatt leader. And by the time they graduate, they are ready to basically be promoted. And it's a wonderful kind of situation that we have, because we have so many people that have been here at our location specifically for 30, 40 years, and people have worked their way up from, a job that they work part-time at the front desk all the way to managers and leaders and directors. And one of our directors, she's in HR now, and she worked at the restaurant, and then she worked at the front desk. So she kind of has this operational F&B background, and yet she still found herself in HR. So it speaks volumes about staying with the company that long, because it does have a lot of wonderful benefits working here, and they really appreciate all of their employees.
That's amazing.
going.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like a lot of opportunity to grow and to really advance your career in the hospitality industry. And it's so cool to also see it from different perspectives. And if you've done the job before, you can direct it better, or you can be a better leader once you've done it yourself.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I'm much, more fond of the idea of following someone who's been in my position before and has said, I know how this works. I know the struggles. I've lived it. I've breathed it. I can relate. Do this in this side, instead of just, someone barking orders at you or anything. Expectations are more realistic that way.
That's amazing. Which is another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, is the culture. What is it like to work here? Because it sounds like, oh my God, it doesn't feel like work. So tell me a lot about the culture.
It doesn't. We have so many amazing people that work here. Yes, they're great at their job, but personally, they become kind of integrated. You figure out how you work with so many people from so many different backgrounds. One of the things that I love that we do here is that on our name tags, it has your name, and then underneath, instead of a position, it has your hometown.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
And then I think we're very well covered as far as people from representing different walks of life that you can become accustomed and figure out where you want to visit next. So we have people from London, from Kenya, from Somalia, from Vietnam, just all over walks of the world. And working here, everyone feels really included. I was just telling you before that we had, it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and they have a full buffet for all the employees in a ballroom and a special surprise mariachi band for us. And they're always celebrating anniversary, and there's like cakes every other day for someone's special something or a birthday to be had. But we do have, in addition to everyone being just excited every day, Hyatt does have a lot of wonderful benefits that offer as employees. And some of those are free hotel nights all over the world. You just have to put in very far in advance because you're fighting everybody else for them. But a lot of other major hotel brands don't offer that to their clients or to their employees. And we have just a lot of great healthcare benefits, days off, everything. We have special, a few people with special cases medically that they work really, really well with them, working with their the employee's lifestyle to make sure that they can find a way to continue working for us and deal with everything on a case-to-case basis. They really find the value in people, I find.
Very good. Yeah, that's the secret. If you think about it, if you take care of your people, they're happy. They reflect that onto the guests, and that's what's gonna matter in the long run. So, tell me a little bit more about Women at Hyatt. I know it's a very specific program for women, but tell me more of what are the different things that you offer there.
So, Women at Hyatt is one of our diversity business groups that we offer here. We have Hyatt Pride, Black Hyatt, and Women at Hyatt. And Women at Hyatt offers, it's a platform for men and women, whoever wants to join, but it's a place where women can get mentorship or ask women from different walks of life who have been here and maybe other industries how to combat certain things women find as a challenge in the workforce. How do you balance work life, and home life together? It's a way to celebrate women and a really great networking group too.
That's amazing. Yeah, and you being a woman yourself, I believe that that's such an important part of what they provide for you. Right. How do you balance being a mom in your career here as a marketing director?
I have a really great husband and a great spouse, and Hyatt has always been really good with, again, understanding people's needs. Everyone knows people have a full life, and they are full supporters on your priority needs to be your home, your family, your health, your religion. They say that your work shouldn't even be in your top 5 priorities. It should maybe be in your top 10, but you need to take care of yourself first. You need to take care of your family first, your health first. Ultimately, before you can be a good employee and bring a full cup to the table, you need to have your own cup full.
That makes sense.
So they're we're very fortunate to have them have a leadership team that appreciates and understands how difficult life can be at times.
100%.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. They're very smart, definitely.
They are very smart.
If you think about it, I mean, yes, if their employees are healthy, strong, happy, fulfilled, they're once more going to give that to your guests. And that's how you're going to make a difference and really make your guests remember every interaction they have with you guys.
For sure. I mean, we don't want anyone coming to the hotel being unhappy. That's just going to, we want to spread the joy. We want happy people to come and introduce themselves. How can I help you as a guest of the team? And no one's going to do that if they're unhappy or losing sleep or, distress. So it is, there's a good mindset to it.
Good mindset. Sure. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What is the biggest career lesson that you've learned so far in this industry, in the hospitality industry?
Hospitality this is my first hotel working here. And I have, in comparison, where I've worked in before has been the healthcare with dental industry. I've worked in online, safety, and I've worked at a restaurant chain. Hospitality is, for sure, by far, the most interesting and the most fun, I guess, out of everybody. You don't dread coming to work every day. Again, we had mariachi bands in the lobby today. We have special cocktails. If we're going to add, new cocktails to the menu, sometimes we have tasting parties. Sometimes if we're going to add food to the menu, it's, more food tasting parties. And coming up with partners in Houston, you get to see a lot of other wonderful community engaged companies that are fully involved in making Houston a greater and greater spot. Right now, Houston isn't known as being a vacation destination, but there are a lot of wonderful things that Houston has to offer, and to help with the community partners in showcasing that and partnering with them.
That's amazing.
really
So
great.
can you tell us who are your community partners, or mention a couple, because I know you guys have a lot.
We work with the Von Lane. So Von Lane meets out right outside of Einstein's, and it takes guests to Austin or San Antonio, and we provide the lunches for them. We partner with a lot of local food and wine companies, so like the Houston Dairy Maids. We work with the Houston Dairy Maids. Any way we can get with just more local tastes and local supporting smaller companies. We actually are really big on supporting companies of minorities. So our house wine is actually represented as a Black-owned wine company that's actually 4 blocks from here. So we partner with them. They're a great company. We have a lot of locally owned LGBTQ partners. We also work with Visit Houston, Houston First, and just try to make sure whatever we're doing with the community is to help promote how wonderful downtown, especially with addition to Houston as a whole, but how exciting downtown can be.
That's amazing. I love that. That sounds so great. And I love that you guys continue those partnerships and keep growing with them, because there is a lot more. Last but not least, I have a final question for you. What advice would you give a student or a young person that's maybe interested in, I don't know, maybe joining the hospitality industry? What would you say to them?
I say absolutely do it. It's has so many avenues that you can wind up in, but it has many areas that you can grow into. But it allows you to have knowledge of a little bit of those different industries to kind of grow in. So if you're not sure where you want to be, but you know you want to be in hospitality, front desk is always a great place to start, because you do have to touch so many different departments to make sure everything is running smoothly. But there's so many leaders that we have, not just in our hotel, but many hotels that start at the front desk, still in school, trying to figure out, okay, do I want to work for more food and beverage? Do I want to work in the operations team? Do I want to work in the sales or the events team? So from there, it kind of gives you a little glimpse into where you could be at.
100%. A great experience, and also visibility into all the departments to
Right.
see what is it exactly that you want to do.
Yeah,
That's
we
amazing.
have a director right now. She's our director of human resources, and she worked at the front desk. She worked at the restaurant. She worked in ops. She was everywhere. So she got a little dose of everything that she wanted, but it just makes her more well-rounded in the hospitality industry as well as this specific hotel. So she can ask her anything, and she knows it. So I think definitely go into hospitality, because there's so many different areas that you can grow into.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, it has been a pleasure chatting with you today.
me
We thank you so much for sharing your knowledge, your experience, and we can't wait to host an event here
Yes.
and be with you guys and experience the amazing hospitality that you have.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you
Come
so much,
anytime.
guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next.